Hi, this is Mark Nicollet from Building Aspirations, and I am your host for a live webinar, content marketing that converts customers. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We have some people logging in, and that's great. People will be joining us as we go, but I want to pack in as much information as I can. I want to be respectful for your time, so we are starting right on time on the button. And we are actually recording this. So if you don't get all the information right away, because I'm going to give a lot to you, it's okay. I will send you the recording, the video recording link in an email. So you will have it. This is me right here. My name is Mark Mikelat. You can laugh a lot, learn a lot with Mikelat. I am a digital marketing expert, and I have been for nearly 20 years. I've been helping businesses with their online marketing before online was even online. Before the internet was even the internet in the mid-90s, I was helping businesses with their online presence. I've been a strategic partner with Constant Contact for about 8 years, and that's how a lot of you heard about this webinar today. So we'll be teaching you a little bit about email marketing, but more specifically, content marketing, how it really fits in there. My consulting practice is Building Aspirations because that's what I do. I help you build your aspiration. And we've got a whole bunch of people just coming in the last minute or so. And a few, let's see, Brianna, introduce yourself. From rainy Northern California, working in a working in a winery, so not complaining too loudly. I run the wine club and have started sending out email marketing messages. Oh, super duper. Yes, yes, yes. And I love it because what people love wine, and if you can send the gift of wine in an email, wow. And you know what, Brianna, because you were the first one who piped in, you know what? I'll provide some very specific customized suggestions in a demo a little bit later today, specifically for wineries and or wine clubs. I love it, love it. I don't know if it's Lainey or Lonnie. Oh, Lainey just came in from Not-for-Profit in Orange County. Awesome. Oh, Brianna extended her thanks. Thank you. If anybody else wants to pipe in, say howdy to everybody, I encourage you to do so. I'm leading the webinar here, but that doesn't mean that you're not participating. I need you to participate. I love your interaction. And I'm an extraordinarily practical individual. So if you have a specific question, ask the specific question, because I want to make sure that this information is really pertinent, relevant to you. I would love for you to be able to put this into action immediately after the webinar. All right. Now let's talk about the whole idea of problems. Okay, that's why we're here. I'm here to help you solve your problems. Okay, and one of your main problems is you don't know what to say. You have all of these great ideas for your content marketing, but like, how do you say it? Your product is awesome, your service is great, but how do you convince people? You don't have enough time to do all this stuff, right? There's 24 hours in a day, and when you start your task list, you think something's going to take 10 minutes, and it takes an hour, and where'd the day go? You don't have design skills. Oh, I see all this stuff. It looks so pretty, but I kind of know PowerPoint, and I kind of know Adobe Creator, and I know how to edit photos a little bit, but I'm really not there. Or maybe you have a graphic artist and they only work part-time, or there's some other limitations, right? And then there's generic. There may be 100 other problems I haven't thought of, okay? I'm a problem solver. I want to solve your problems because your problems give you a headache and it creates anxiety for you. I'm a firm believer that every expert out there solves problems. And if your problems don't go away at least a little bit, I failed in my commitment to you. So my commitment to you is to address these problems and more. And one of the ways that I do that is providing you more. We are going to focus on solutions. And the solutions involve more. Okay, more customers, more clients, more sales, more exposure, more revenue. Okay, more, 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 more. And not only more, but productivity related to the more. Because if I just require you to do more work, yeah, okay, maybe you'll get more results. But if I can enable and empower you to be more effective and efficient and resourceful with limited time, energy, and budget, right, the more is easier to come by. I'm going to teach you, I'm going to walk you through, I'm going to show you, not theoretical, click by click, button by button, show you what you can do, what you should do, what, in my opinion, you must do to win more clients for your business. And if you just came in, we're actually recording this, so you will get the recording to whatever email you use to register for this event. And that's the way that I maintain contact with you, okay? So because you're participating in a conversation with me, I want this conversation to continue into perpetuity, really. If I can provide value to you in your business forever, I'd love to continue this conversation forever. If you want to discontinue the conversation, you know, just click unsubscribe or something, no worries. You need results. Now, this is a little bit about me. I've been consulting for a number of years, and some of my clients have been Microsoft and Travelocity and Hilton and Coach and Banana Republic and MasterCard. I think we have a couple not-for-profits here. I have done a lot of email marketing campaigns for the World Wildlife Fund. So these are proven strategies that have worked for large businesses, even globally, substantial brands. So these best case strategies are in my head, and I'm sharing them with you. But look at that keyword, results. I don't want to give you suggestions. I don't want to give you ideas. I'm going to give you suggestions and ideas that result in something, which I just mentioned on the previous slide. Customers, revenue, right? All that, everything, more, more, more. Now, eventually, you want the revenue. Okay, but how do you get the results? Okay, the revenue is the results, but there's something that comes before that. You need to understand this in your content marketing, because marketing is not typically send out the message, somebody buys something. We want that to happen, but think about it. Every time in your life, there's some process. Okay, there are impulse packages at the checkout counter in the supermarket. But think about them. They're very simple, they're very small, they're typically low priced. Oh, I'll buy the Hershey bar for $1. Okay, you pick it up, you put it in your cart. There's not really a decision-making process. But in other things in life, there is. What is the product? What is the quality? When is it delivered? What is the size? What is the price? Right? So there's something before the revenue. So you need to think through the strategy of what this something is in your business. And maybe the something is clicks and downloads. Maybe it's visits to your store, or I believe it's Brianna, maybe it's the winery, visits to the winery. Maybe it's a reservation, maybe it's an appointment, maybe it's a phone call. You all have different methodologies, okay? And if you're selling a $10,000 product, no one's gonna go click and buy, right? They're gonna visit the office, they're gonna call you on the phone. So you need to appreciate that that click, that call to action, that results is not the money immediately. There's something before that. So we need to think through the strategy. How do you get to this something before that that leads to the revenue? One of the places that it starts, or the place that it starts, is your email list. You must constantly and consistently build your email list. Always be building your list, now and forever. Every time you go to a trade show, every time you go to a networking event, everything on your website needs to be collecting this information. Because a stranger connects to you, and they're a stranger. They will not buy from you without trust. You need to build trust. You need to build rapport with them, and it happens over time. And you can't do it unless you can communicate with them, unless you can actually speak to them, metaphorically, via your email list. And the email list is a constant contact tool. And this webinar is sponsored by Constant Contact. In Constant Contact, you load your contacts and do email marketing. You send out campaigns to connect with these people. But there has to be good stuff in this message, right? If you have a boring conversation, people don't want to participate in the conversation. You're a boring conversationalist. Well, in your email marketing, you need to have something that's interesting. And a number of years ago, it could be interesting words or paragraphs or what, but the society has become so short-term oriented that we need to have a lot of visuals, a lot of videos. You need to be able to portray your message visually. This is your content marketing. And I'm going to literally walk you through how to create the good visuals to convey the marketing message to your market very quickly, professionally, and inexpensively as well. Now, some people, you're on the fence. You may not really be convinced about the email. You say, oh, good idea. But really, I mean, gosh, email, I get too much email. You know what? So do I. And I live in Southern California, and there's too much traffic in Southern California. But it doesn't mean that I don't drive, right? Just because there's too much doesn't mean that you abandon it. Email marketing is exceptionally cost effective. I would love for you to create a personal relationship with everybody in your business. Good luck doing that. Okay, if you have 10 customers, you can do it. If you have 10,000, how are you going to have 10,000 conversations, right? You need a tool, you need a system. Email marketing is this tool, email marketing is this system. And look at the green fish, right? I want you to be a green goldfish because this is marketing. You need to stand out. You need to be remembered because in a sea of competition, in a sea of goldfish, how do people pick you out? Whatever your business is, you may be awesome, exceptional, extraordinary, but I bet you there are substitutes, and I bet you have competition like maybe even a mile away. Okay, why should your customer, why should your client choose you? Your content marketing is going to help you stand out and make you that green goldfish. Email marketing is proven to work. I've been doing this for 20 years, 2 decades. It has worked, it does work, it will work. And look at all the technology that has come and gone. Okay, some of us don't even have cable TV anymore. Some of us don't have like phones in our homes anymore. Even the iPhone, I mean, there's not an iPhone, there's 10 iPhones, right? But guess what? Through all of these changes, we still, on a daily basis, look at our email. Seriously, almost daily. The manner in which we do it may be a little bit different, but the fact that we do it is still there. It's still the same. It's easy to do. Okay, you have to program your website. Gosh, how do you lay out a magazine ad? You got to design the postcard, you got to mail it. But email marketing, when compared to other types of marketing strategies, is a lot easier to execute, especially with a tool like Constant Contact. It's a great brand builder because, okay, people see the email, they delete it. People see the email, they delete it. People see the email, they delete it. But you know what? They still see your branding. They still see your messages. Even if it's like 2 to 3 seconds a month, that's brand building. That builds awareness. And there's proven ROI. Fortune magazine actually did a survey, not my opinion, statistically validated information, that for $1 in email marketing returns up to $40. So the return on investment is really good, really high. So if you've not done anything with email marketing, you know what? I want you to get started with email marketing, and there's the link right there. Like I said, this is sponsored by Constant Contact, and Constant Contact is a great tool if you're not doing email marketing. And let me share the link with you in the chat box right now so that you have it, so you can click on it. And if you're on the fence, I want you to get off the fence and get started in it right now. It's inexpensive, easy to use, well over 500,000 people are using it, and the customer service is actually really great. So here's an example of content marketing, right? I'm not just going to give you the theory, I'm literally going to tell you the specific rules here, okay? 3 key points here. A picture, a paragraph, a call to action. A picture, a paragraph, a call to action. This is not a blog, this is not a website, this is an email marketing message. Okay, you have a nice little graphic at the top there. You have the promotion. In this example, we're promoting a vacation special, a little bit of text about it, and then you have the click for the call to action. Click here to view. Now notice that there's not a lot of stuff on there. Okay, I don't know, 100 words on the whole thing. Okay, seriously, if you don't have time to write 100 words, I'm sorry, you need help with your time management. Nothing, I mean, this is not War and Peace. So say, what is awesome about this vacation? I mean, write a couple sentences. What are some specifics? Oh, they need to know the date. Okay, and then where's more information? Click, and this typically goes to your website. Not always. It could go to a blog, it could go to a download, it can go to an appointment page, something like that. And realize that the colors and the visuals and everything, this is all constant contact. There are, I don't know how many hundreds of templates in there. And oh, I don't like the green. Okay, well, you click the template that has the color red. And you don't need to know C++ or any technology here. You just kind of follow the instructions. Very quick and easy to use. That's why there's well over 650,000 users globally, because it is so easy to use. So this is your first example of content marketing. And when you create this email marketing message in constant contact, there's a link. So now you can refer back to this message on social media by sharing that link. And I'm going to show you a great tool where you can do it automagically. Now, I know you're busy, right? You have limited time. I want you to understand this mantra. I want you to just embrace this idea. Less is more. You're awesome, you're extraordinary, you're fantastic. I'm not going to remember. Sorry, that's how it goes. We have the attention spans of fleas. It's documented by social and behavioral scientists in the United States. We are the most impatient society on the planet. We do not listen. We interrupt people. I can actually tell you right now who's paying attention, right? We don't pay attention. Less is more. So what you need to do is provide tips, okay? Not full-on strategies. Here's a couple things you should know. You know, da 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 da. For more information, click here. A picture, right? A picture of your product, a picture of your business, a picture of your satisfied customers, whatever is representative of your business or the unique value you provide to the marketplace. Teasers. Okay, every time you go to a movie, they show you a 30-second clip of the movie that's coming in 6 months. That's a teaser. An appetizer, it wets your whistle. Okay, you're not going to give them the whole dealio in your content marketing. You're going to give them a teaser enough to get them excited. I want you to follow the Costco snack strategy. Here's the Costco snack strategy. It's free lunch at Costco, right? You go there and they give you a snack. And oh, this is good. And if you liked it, you buy the product. That's the teaser. That's what you're doing. Costco has been doing this for decades. It works. You can follow the same mantra. So whatever the teaser is for your business, figure out how to put that in your content marketing. And always be concise. Seriously. I've seen email marketing messages that have been 20 pages. Nobody's going to read that stuff. And God bless you for wanting to give all this information, but no, you're wasting your time, literally wasting your time. All of that information needs to be on a blog or a website or chopped up into several weeks of content marketing. To put it in one message, no, I'm not going to be able to absorb all of that stuff. Now, here's a great example of what I would love for you to do. I would love for you to do a blog. Okay, this right here is directly from my webpage. How to get everybody talking about you. Word of mouth marketing on social media. So you have some good titles. Those are kind of your teasers. Okay, your great title is a teaser. War and Peace. Super great title. Okay, doesn't explain everything about the book, but it gets people intrigued enough. It's very memorable. Less is more. Concise and simple is good. Now, when you're online, when you're doing your content marketing, you need to write from 2 languages. You need to write human and Google. Human means that a human being needs to be able to absorb it and understand the message. I don't even say English because it could just be visuals. Okay, there might be no physical words, just a visual. But if a human can understand what this visual represents, great. That's good content marketing strategy. Now, also, you need to realize that Google is watching everything that you do, right? And they're recording super duper everything. Facebook is watching everything that you do. So keywords for SEO is important, search engine optimization. So you need to have keywords that Google understands and appreciates. Okay, no abbreviations, no acronyms, no slang, unless that's really important for your business. Don't say my business, put the name of your business. You see, don't do that. If you're a Rose restaurant, say Rose restaurant. Don't say Rose Cafe, because then you're optimizing Rose Cafe. You want to optimize Rose restaurant. And focus on what you know. You are an expert in your product, you are an expert in your service, share that. And you need to share just a little bit, because your customers, your clients don't know, they might not know anything. Okay, so you don't need to explain everything in the world, just explain something that provides value to them. And a blog is physically on your website, and it's great because Google loves fresh content. And your blog, if it's updated every month, Google sees that your website is updated every month. If you have a website that was put up 10 years ago, it's really digital dust. Google looks at it and says, this is nothing. This is obsolete inventory that's been sitting on a shelf for a decade. I'm not going to optimize it. Oh, there's a new blog post. Oh, this person is providing high value content. I'm going to push it up. That's what you do right here. And then there are specific tools. Let me show you right here. This is what is called a social share bar. I put this at the top of the blog posts so that people can literally share my blog to their social media. Okay, you see this Facebook with the 30? That means people clicked this button 30 times and shared my blog post or posted my blog post on Facebook. I created it once, they promoted it for me for free 30 times. And look at the freaking number on LinkedIn, 81. Holy moly bajoli, okay? Now, I sell higher value consulting services, so a lot of my marketing generation is from LinkedIn. I can get a basic customer on Facebook. I can get a corporate client on LinkedIn. So that type of connection is infinitely more valuable to me. So this is called a social media share bar. And your content marketing needs to be like a good joke. It needs to be shared. If people are not sharing your stuff, it's boring. You need to not be boring. Now, at the bottom of your blog, or even on your website, included in your content marketing, a blog is part of your content marketing, is you're going to include an invitation to your newsletter. Remember, you're always going to be building your email marketing newsletter, always. So what you need to do at the bottom is provide people, hear what I'm saying, an ethical bribe. An ethical bribe is something of value that these people get for subscribing to your newsletter. So for me, it's the email marketing video success series. You will get 10 videos, or a new subscribers will get 10 videos about email marketing strategy. Boom, they just come to the inbox. And this is actually done in Constant Contact with a Constant Contact template with a Constant Contact autoresponder. People sign up, bam, 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 they get these messages auto magically, okay? Because you don't know how people are coming to the website, and if they come once and leave and they're never connected to you, that's a lost opportunity. But if they subscribe, you can continue that conversation. It's like people physically walking into your store, looking around, and never coming back. That was of no value, right? But if you can connect and encourage them to come back, invite them to come back, now that's really good content marketing. Now, some of you are going to say, okay, this is great stuff, Mark, but how do you create this stuff? You know, I want to create the visuals. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to transition to demo time with a product called PromoRepublic. So I'm going to exit right here. And okay, now your screen is transitioning a little bit. Okay, there might be a slight delay here, but now what you're looking at is PromoRepublic in the background. Okay, this is at PromoRepublic.com right here. Okay, and this is your content marketing tool. And I want to show you how freaking awesome this is here. Okay, suppose you already have content that you've already created. Okay, so I'm going to show you. I'm going to go here. I'm going to create the post. Click on this button. And it pulls it up right here. Now, my accounts have already been set up here, okay? And you can set up as many, even on the basic plan, you can set up 10 different accounts. Okay, so I'm gonna say, I'm gonna post this to my business page, I'm gonna post this to Twitter, I'm gonna post this into another page that I manage. Now, what I'm doing is I'm pasting in the URL from a blog post. Right, I showed you the blog post. Remember, sharing it. Okay, so PromoRepublic finds the link and then boop, pops it up right there. And it brings in the description, makes it look nice and professional right there. And you know what? I can even go through the different pictures. If there's different photos on that blog post, it'll let me pick the different photos. All I'm doing is clicking on the button, right? I'm not reprogramming anything. And then, you know what I'm going to do right here? I'm going to add a little bit of text. I'm going to say, do you do video marketing? See, it even has a spell check to tell you when you made a typo here. Whoops. You need to enjoy this short blog post about good strategy. Boom. Okay, do you do video marketing? You need to enjoy the short blog post about good strategy. Okay, so bam, right there. And then what I'm going to do is I can add this to the queue. I'll show you the queue in just a moment. I can publish it now, or I can schedule it. Okay, and let me show you the scheduling feature. So I just click on schedule right here, and a little calendar pops up. Boop, and you just select when you want to schedule it. So I am going to just say at 2 o'clock today, schedule. Boop. So there you go. It confirms that it's actually scheduled. And now to double check, I can go view it on my calendar. So I'm going to click right here, view it on my calendar. Okay, so this right here is your calendar. Now, when you're doing your content marketing, you need a strategy. And your content calendar is part of your strategy. Okay, maybe you have a TV commercial, maybe you have a magazine ad, maybe you have all these things going on. It needs to be coordinated, because I would hate for you to put a marketing program out there that's promoting a product that you sold out of or something like that, right? So you need to plan this stuff. So this right here is your planner. So this is showing some of the history that's been posted on my business page. Okay, at 8:25 a.m. on Monday, this was posted. At Wednesday, these couple things were posted. Yesterday afternoon, this was posted. Okay, now you see right here, this is going to be posted at 2 p.m. right here. Now, Mark, what are these two buttons right here? Oh my goodness. What this is artificial intelligence in the tool. Mark, I don't know when to post this stuff. How do I figure it out? The tool figures it out for you. So it analyzes reading patterns and viability and what from your social media, and it develops a plan for you. So it's saying, hey, it makes the most sense to add this at 11 or 3 o'clock, right? And let me show you the full plan right here. It's called the Smart Plan. I'm just clicking on this button right here. And this is right here, the time slot. Okay, so it's actually saying that these are the suggested post times for all of this stuff. And it even says right here, the post times may be adjusted according to user behavior. So it's giving you a suggestion and then saying, even with the suggestion, we're still going to continue to monitor. And hey, a month from now, this might be different. Now, you're not locked into this. I mean, you can change it at any time if you like, but edit posting time right here, this button. But oh my gosh, it's done the work for you. So let's just tap into their expertise. Okay, so I'm going to close out of there. I'm going to show you another example, and I'm going to post it right away. So I'm going to go back right here to create a post, and I'm going to go right here to the Building Aspirations page, and I'm going to put in a link from a video that I already have on my YouTube, and I'm just pasting it right there. And boom, do you see that? In like 1 second, it pulls in the description of the video and the thumbnail right there. I didn't need to do anything. All I needed to do was post that link. Business coaching tips, how to be productive, how to find a good business coach. Bam, right there. So now I'm not gonna schedule it. I'm gonna actually add it to the queue. Okay, so before I scheduled something, now I added it to the queue. So let's go to view calendar. And you see right there, see, it added it to the 11 o'clock, right? It knows that, oh, 11 a.m. your time is the optimized time to post this. So let's put this in the queue at 11 o'clock. So you can go to my buildingaspirations.com Facebook page and watch for this. You will see at 11 a.m. today, after the conclusion of the webinar, that message will post with a link to a video. Okay, now you can do this like out for 3 months if you want, right? And then what you could do is you can even export this stuff. Suppose you create good graphics and you want to use it someplace else. Yeah, just click on this button and you can download it. Easy peasy. But Mark, how do I know if it worked? Ah, yeah, great question. I want you to be results oriented. So you click on the statistics. The statistics are there, and it's pulling up and it shows you. Okay, so this right here, what I posted a couple days ago, or okay, yesterday, I got 5 views organic, okay, and 12 views, 13 views, 15 views, 9 views, 13 views, 13 views, 16 views. Okay, see right here, now it also shows you not only views but also calls to action. Okay, I want you to get results. Okay, this one right here has an efficiency rank. Well, Mark, what's efficiency? It explains a little bit about what efficiency is, but it's basically a measure of end user interaction with your post. Okay, so got 1 click over there, and looking for a little bit more efficiency. But here's the process, okay? So you test stuff for a while, and so you get an understanding of, okay, you know what, these videos are getting some clicks, and it looks like after you get 12 views, you kind of get a click, and then you go through the process, okay? So if you're posting stuff and you're getting really high numbers, you know what you need to do? Do more of that. Okay, and if something's not working, you do less of that. That's how you get successful in your marketing. But you need to be able to monitor, measure, and manage this. If you're wondering if your content marketing is working, you need a tool like this. You can't wonder. You need statistics. You need the numbers to know if it's working. Okay, so, but Mark, I'm not creative. I need more ideas. Oh, ask and ye shall receive. So I'm going to go right here to post ideas. Okay, this content is already curated for you. It's already out there for you. Okay, and then you can, and it even recommends things for you, just like the artificial intelligence on the calendar. It says, okay, these are good for you for your business. And all you could do is click on this and you can use it. Let me show you a more specific example. I promised we would do a wine example. So I type in wine and I'm doing a search. And then we have information out here on wine. So all I do to use this is I click on this and the interface shows up. and I'm just clicking on these buttons, nothing too fancy. Where there is no wine, there is no love. Okay, so this is just kind of random. Okay, for me, this doesn't make sense. You know, if you have, when you're doing the wine tasting, are you ready for wine tasting? You need more wine and less wine. Are you ready for wine tasting? You need more wine and less wine. Okay. Now that's something a little silly, but I'm giving a demo here. Okay. So from a business standpoint, that doesn't make sense for me, but for a wine shop or wine tasting, then you'd put a link to your wine tasting or something like that. So, and I'm just going to go publish now. Okay, so bam. So what it just did is it published it on my Building Aspirations Facebook page and my Twitter account. So I actually got both this high quality visual in 2 different areas. And everything is tracked on the calendar. So if I go right here to the Twitter account, it'll show you that it was just posted, right? And the time is grayed out because it was just posted right here. Bam. There you go. So let's go back to let's go back to the editor. I'm going to cancel this and I'm going to go back to the editor. Now there's a lot of different options here. Okay, so these are recommended from my business right here, and there's even more. Okay, and you can even pick by channel. So let's say Pinterest. Okay, so I'm just going to pick something for Pinterest right here. Okay, and okay, I'm just going to pick this one right here. Now, so this is pre-created. I didn't create this. I'm not paying extra for this. It's in there. It's with the registration. And then I'm going to go here to the editor because I want to kind of change this up. And the photo is caching. Just a moment here. Too slow here. Okay, let me go edit right there in the middle. And okay, there we go. All right, so right here, it's bringing me into an editing pane. So I can change this stuff. Now, one thing that was like really problematic across content marketing is that everybody kept changing everything. What's the size of this photo? What's the size of that photo? I can't remember all this stuff. You don't need to. It's in here. Hey, I want to change this graphic to use as a Facebook post. You click on the freaking button. Boom. Right now, it changes the size to a Facebook post. That's it. You don't need to remember this stuff. It's in here. So back to the graphic. Oh, but Mark, you know, I don't like this word right here. Okay, you click on the word and this little interface shows up and you delete it. Something like that. Boom. Oh, but Mark, I'd like to add something else to that. No worries, right? Suppose you can add pictures that you preloaded. So if you want to add extra pictures, you know, you can do that with this upload button right here. Okay, or you know what, I'm just going to add my ugly mug right here, and it pops it over there. Okay, so this is the picture that I preloaded, and boom, got it right there. Okay, so now you can save this. Maybe you want to finish editing it later, or you can download this to physically have. So you can use this as a photo editor right here, or you could use it. Okay, so if you click use, it goes to the scheduling pane, and there you go. Now you can put it in the queue, download the image, schedule it, you know, whatever you like. Okay. So post ideas, editor, calendar, statistics, services, all right here at your fingertips. All really easy to use. Click, click. Didn't have to code anything. Okay. So you look at the calendar here, and I'm not going to save this, so I'm just going to go right here, and then you can see and understand what's coming. So on this group right here in Facebook, you can see that I've posted a lot of different stuff, and I've got a lot of stuff coming. So this is all of the history, you see? So this is a great planning tool. Okay, very important if you have staff to manage and need to make sure that everybody's busy. So this right here is PromoRepublic. And it's very inexpensive. Okay, this costs less than I say a latte a day. Okay, it doesn't cost a lot, less than a latte. And so many of you are really, I'm sorry, you're wasting money. You spend money on junk. You know, I mean, in your life, I mean, you might have a storage unit that costs $200 a month. I mean, you might have cable and you watch cable, you know, 20 minutes a week or something, you know, but this is the type of tool that can get you business. It's exceptionally cost effective, and I want you to actually use this. So there's a link on the screen right now, and I'm actually going to post it in the chat box as well. Great content tool. And I am sharing it in the chat box. And let me show you how it works. So you're going to click on that button, that link that I just sent you, okay, right here, http://bit.ly/great_content_tool. Okay, if you're trying to write this down quickly, you're going to get the video, and I just shared the link in the chat box on the webinar as well, so it's there for you. So you're going to click the Join Now button. Okay, you're going to see my logo. I think it's officially called an ambassador. Okay, I have a strategic relationship with PromoRepublic. You're going to click Join Now, and then it'll go right here. And I encourage you to start with the starter package. Right now, it runs $49 a month. And seriously, get started immediately, because when I first started promoting this product, you know how much it cost? $9 a month. And I literally told everybody watching these webinars, you know what, sign up right away, because these people do not understand how high value this product is. Okay, and they figured it out, and they've been increasing the price. Okay, it's exceptionally high value, but the price is higher now. Okay, is the price going to be $100 at the end of the year? I don't know. It could be. Okay, but what is the value of one customer, one client? Okay, or even the time savings? Okay, I mean, maybe you can hire one less resource, or maybe free up the time for a graphic artist or something for $50 a month. And then what you get is you get the opportunity to program 10 social profiles. Okay, so you can have multiple Facebook pages, multiple Twitter pages, you know, Instagram is on there, Pinterest is on there, bam, bam, bam. Everything is in there, what I showed you, at your fingertips. Crazy, crazy good time-saving opportunity. That's PromoRepublic. Now, we're coming to the end here. I try to do these things in about 45 minutes because your time is precious, and I want to make sure that you get super duper value in your time. But I know that you always have advanced questions, and that's good, because I want you to see the value of these things, but I want you to see the value in the context of your business. Not how can I do good content marketing? How can I do good content marketing in my business and get results in my business? So sometimes you have very specific questions. Well, this is what I do in building aspirations. I mean, I do coaching, I do training, I do the management. So I can help you understand what to do and coach you through the process. I can train your staff, or I could do all of this for you. Okay, it really depends on what your needs are and what your budget is. Sometimes people have a little bit of knowledge and they want to do it themselves, so they might start with a coaching package. Sometimes people just acknowledge my expertise and they have a budget, so bam, they give all the work to us and we do it on your behalf. Now, what that looks like for you and your business, well, I can't say exactly because I need to know about your business. So I encourage you to schedule an appointment with me. And there's another link, and I'm going to share that link with you right now. It's buildingaspirations.com/appointment. That's buildingaspirations.com/appointment. I just shared the link with you in the chat box. So connect with me. All right. I tried to jam in a lot of stuff there in the limited amount of time that we had. All right. We showed you blogging. We showed you good email marketing messages. We showed you how to create, schedule, monitor, measure, and manage the use of your content marketing. And we showed you the cost value with Constant Contact and with PromoRepublic. And then you know what? Even if you have more advanced questions, there's an opportunity to connect with me. So, hey, I thank you so much for being here. I know your time is precious and you chose to spend a little bit of time with me. I don't take that lightly. I'm very serious about that. So, hey, thanks for being here. And wherever you are enjoying your morning, my morning, wherever you are enjoying your time right now, I wish you a very pleasant day. And I hope to hear from you on a future conversation. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye bye.